like it and leave a comment. Come back here and comment done if you do that. That'd be super. Let me grab this coin and we're gonna make it into a ring. All right, give me just a second. Do what the sign says. Do what the sign says. All right, thank you for waiting. This is the coin we're going to be working on today. This is a 90% silver proof Texas quarter. The other 10% is copper, if you're curious. And that S right there is a dead giveaway that this is a proof. And if you look at the reeded edge, you can see there's no visible copper on it. That's a dead giveaway that it is 90% silver. What I'm going to be doing is making this into a size 5 coin ring today. If anyone's interested in getting a coin ring from me, there is a link on my profile. You can also tap this one I'm about to pin down here. This is how I make a living, so if you want to support me, get some jewelry made by me, go to coinringmaker.com, and let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we need to do to make this quarter into a ring is punch a hole right in the middle of it. I've got a specialty tool just to do that. Let's see if we can keep this sign in frame while we get this all lined up here, because I do want you guys to go check out my first pin video. Go like it and leave a comment. That would be sweet. All right, so there is our tool. This is really cool. As we tighten this down, the top of it is cone shaped, so it's going to auto center the coin right in the middle. It's very, very useful. I like to put a little bit of blue shop paper towel down. It's going to help us protect our coin detail so we don't have a lot of metal on metal contact there. Pressed pennies, they're pretty sweet. I've got a few myself. I really like pressed penny machines. They're pretty cool. There we go. Now we got to find our punch. There it is, nice 1/2-inch punch. And we're just going to hammer that right on through there. If y'all wouldn't mind tapping the screen, we currently have 49 likes on this live. This one's got a really cool center punch. Got the nice state of Texas with that star right there. It even says star on it. Can't really beat that. No, you're fine, man. I just appreciate you watching, you know. If y'all weren't watching, I'd be in here doing this all by myself, and that'd be a bit weird. So, thanks for stopping by and watching me work. If anybody has any questions while I work on this, feel free to ask. There is our coin so far. You can see that hole went right through the middle of it. We've still got really nice detail. And now what we're going to do is address this inside cut edge. You can see that's a little rough and sharp. So what we're going to do is clean that up with a deburring tool. 1970 size 13.5. That would probably have to be a $50. And I think those are 85. Might be 80 and then 5 with shipping. It's really hard to find silver coins from 1970. I do have quarters and $50, but they're both copper clad. So there is a tendency for those to turn your finger green. I recommend putting clear fingernail polish on it, or trying to find a 90% or fine silver design that works better for you. Like this one right here is a state quarter. This one's 90% silver, and I've got these in all 50 states. So if you can't really find the year you're looking for, you can go with a state quarter as well. But the max size on quarters is 12. So that's why I recommend a $50 for you, because you said, I believe, 13 and a half. Quarters can't quite stretch that far. So we're just to burn the inside of this, making it nice and smooth here. You have multiple 64s. That's what's up. For silver coin use, will be a daily wear. Yeah, I'd recommend 90% silver if you're going to wear it daily. That's probably like the toughest. It's right between copper clad and fine silver. Fine silver looks really good, but it is quite a bit softer. Like Morgan dollars, these proof quarters, they're all 90%, and I think those are the best options. You could also get 64 half dollars. Those are going to be 90%. Where do I find most of my mint coins? I either buy them directly from the mint or eBay, or other like well-known mints in the United States, like Golden State Mint. I'll buy from them. But like proof coins like this, I usually get in sets off of eBay. Because I can get really specific with like what type of coin I'm looking for, what year I need, what condition I'm looking for, and it's just really easy to track that down on eBay. So now you can see the inside there is nice and smooth, so we can go ahead and move to our next step. If you guys are getting bored, go check out my first pinned video, like it and leave a comment. Just go to my profile. That helps me out a bunch. Thank you very much. All right, now we're going to anneal it. This is going to help soften up the coin and make it like less brittle. I don't know, some people have a short attention span. I'm glad you're enjoying the live. I like to give people options of what to do to help me out. And checking out my first pinned video and liking it and leaving a comment really does help. Yeah, I'm glad you made it in too. This tool right here, this is called a deburring tool. You can usually find it in like the plumbing section in a hardware store. They've got these curved blades on them. They're quite sharp, but because of the way they swivel, it's really good at cleaning out the inside of like circular, rough metal surfaces, like pipes, or the inside of punched coins. So here is our 90% silver Texas quarter so far. We're going to go over here and start folding it. Y'all make sure to tap the screen. We got 1,700 likes on this live. That's pretty decent. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, now we've got our doming block here. We're going to make sure we put the side we want on the outside of the ring facing down. That's going to be the Texas side. So put that face down in there. Pop a little Delrin ball bearing on top. And just give it a nice fold. Coming along really nicely. Sorry about the focus and the lighting on this, but I'm trying to show you as much as I can. And working on jewelry while filming, kind of got to take a little priority on the jewelry itself. So if the cinematography here isn't up to snuff, I do apologize. Now we got a nice cone-shaped band here. See if we can focus at all. There we go. So now we're gonna sand, or I guess use some steel wool on this cut edge. I don't really like sandpaper because it tends to leave really bad scratches. So this superfine steel wool works a lot better for me. This is 4-0 steel wool, so it's enough to smooth out some of the metal, but it's not really going to leave scratches in the detail itself. So now we've got that nice and shiny and smooth. Looks really good. Put this on the ring stretcher just a little bit to help shape it. This one's going to be a size 5, which is pretty damn small. Just wanted to fix the shape of it just a little bit. And I guess we're going to use the Swedish wrap to help keep the shape of it. So for that, we'll need some tape. There we go. I like to use this Blue Monster plumbing tape. Again, plumbing tools coming in handy for coin ring making. This is just going to help protect the outside detail of the ring. Keep it nice and crisp. All that around there. Looking good, looking good. Now I just need to find the die this will fit in. Got a little room to move in there. That should be a good place to start. I'll find a pusher that'll fit in it. It's a little snug. We might need to go a little smaller. Yeah, that's better. Hop down here to the one-time over press once again. Little push with this one. That's pretty close to the bottom there. Nice and tiny. I'll throw a little more tape on it. Again, thank you guys for stopping by my TikTok live and watching me work. 3,000 likes on this live so far. That's pretty damn good. There we go. See if we have a die. It's smaller. No. Alright, so what we're going to do is send this all the way to the bottom of here. And flip it over. And do the other side. And that should be pretty small. We may need to go even smaller. Size 5 is pretty tiny. You can see it's still got a bit of that cone shape, so what we're going to do is flip it over and reduce this other side to even it up. out of there. This should work. Yeah. That's looking really nice so far. Still almost a size over where we need to go. We're going to start using 17-degree reduction die. See if we can find one that fits in nicely. That looks pretty good. I've been doing this for 3 years. Sorry if I've missed any comments. But thank you guys for watching. We're just making a size 5, 90% silver Texas quarter coin ring today. Itty bitty little thing. Yep, full-time job. Took me 3 years of doing this in my spare time to finally get the confidence to go full-time. Honestly, I'm pretty proud of myself. Built this brand out of nothing here on TikTok. And you know, I couldn't have done it without you guys, so I do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. That's pretty small. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I gotta respect my return customers. That's when you know you're doing a good job. When people are like, "Oh, I'm getting more." I do appreciate it. Thank you. So now we're going to do one of the trickiest parts. That's going to be removing this edge on that side right there. You see that little lip right there? It is quite uncomfortable. So we're going to remove that again with our deburring tools. Still got a little bit of it on there. Keep cutting away. Thank you guys for tapping the screen and watching and hitting that follow button. If you haven't yet, make sure to check out the store at coinringmaker.com. Getting there. It's so small, it's hard to tell. A little bit left there. That feels pretty good to me. Dang, we almost got 5,000 likes. Thank you guys very much. Alright. See how close we are to our target size. Very, very close. That's a half of a quarter size. Reduce it down ever so slightly. Stretch it out a little bit. Just never get it the first time. Really close. Now we're just under size 5. Stretch it just a little bit. Just a little bit too much. Stretching and reducing. Size of these rings. So close. Here we go. Size 5. Now I get to clean it up. Give you guys a good look at it before we start the cleanup. This black stuff on here is called fire scale, and we're gonna knock all that off of there and make it nice and shiny and pretty again. Start with the cut edge on some steel wool, and pretty much everything else we can get off with this. This is Mother's polish. It's good stuff. Microfiber cloth, some of this polish, and just coat our ring with it. Just rub it all over. And that's pretty much just going to melt all that fire scale off of there. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Again, I do appreciate y'all stopping by and watching me work. We're about done with this one. I think it went along pretty well. You can really see quite a bit of that fire scale's already come off of there. I've tried a ton of different stuff to get fire scale off of rings. Nothing works like this mother's polish. Works really, really well. Look at how shiny it's getting right there. Look at that. I do kind of polish off screen because when I speed these videos up, I've had people complain about it being like a trigger for a seizure warning. So that's why I'm doing this off to the side here. A lot more coin shows and farmers markets. Yeah. See, I've never been to a coin shop or a coin show. I usually just get everything from eBay. Just look for a good deal. That's coming along really nicely. See how shiny that is? Whew, that looks good. It's a very, very small ring though. It's a size 5. Usually I make about size, I don't know, 9 to 7. This one came out really cute though. Oh, you're seeing more coin rings. I see. Well, that's all my fault. I'm just kidding. Would be funny though if the rise in coin rings was all my fault. It's because I started posting on TikTok and YouTube. Now they're everywhere. I mean, I was able to quit my job and do this full time, so there's hope if that's what you want to do. I really enjoy it. And I have no problem with more people getting into it. I think it's really fun. And I mean, can you argue with the results? Like, look at that. I know my fingers are dirty, but whew, so pretty every time. Well, if you guys haven't yet, make sure to hit that follow button so you can catch more of my TikTok shenanigans. Yeah, we got that nice mirror finish on this thing. Beautiful. Let's set that aside for now. This customer also ordered a center punch. That's this part of the coin that I punch out in the beginning, made into a necklace. So that's what we're going to do next here. What is the black on the cloth you are working with? So as the polish like activates, it just kind of turns black. So it does that on these jewelry polishing cloths. It just kind of oxidizes the cleaner, but it also does it on these other rags too. It's just like something chemically that the polishes do. I kind of like it though, because it kind of like shows me the progress I'm making. Like the dirtier the thing I'm cleaning it with, the cleaner the jewelry is, you know. Yeah, the Texas center punch is top notch. It's a winner for sure. Yeah. So what I'm doing here is very similar to what I do after I punch the hole through the coin, where I deburr it. I do this with nail file blocks so I can get the edge of this center punch nice and smooth, because it just comes out pretty sharp. And I don't want it hurting anybody or snagging on your clothes and tearing them up. So we'll start by smoothing out that edge. I wish I could find a better way to do this, but for now this is how it's done. And just spin it around and rub it until it's nice and smooth. It's looking good. And And these polish up really easy with these little polishing cloths. You can get them nice and shiny real quick. So what we're gonna do here is punch a little hole right in the top and make a necklace out of it. Hole punch. The problem I have with Dremels and like any other like machine while working on jewelry is if you slip, it's going to scratch up the details on the coin. I've had problems with Dremels and, I don't know, drills, other electric tools. I prefer to just work with my hands. I know it is slower and it's a little more tedious, but it like reduces the chance of error quite a bit, and it allows me to keep like these really nice crisp details on there without having any machining scratch marks on it. And I don't know, I like working with my hands. I like making stuff with my hands. I mean, Dremels are definitely handy, don't get me wrong, but I don't mind going a little slower. Where is my other plier? There it is. Alright, so now we've got a little jump ring here. We're just going to open that up like that. Throw our new charm right on there, like so. Get ourselves a nice little necklace, throw that on there as well. Close up our jump ring. Sorry this isn't super in focus. Here we go. And then we just close up the necklace. There we go. Doesn't that look nice? I think it looks nice. Give it a little final polish up. Pretty cool. And there's the ring that goes with it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope to catch you next time. Y'all have a great day. And I'll hang out for just another minute if anybody has any questions. Ask now or forever hold your peace. If you haven't hit the follow button yet, make sure to hit that follow button so you can catch me next time I go live. I make all kinds of cool coins into rings. Have you thought about making key rings with coins? That's another option I have for the center punch. So instead of like taking the center punch here and putting it on a necklace like this, I can also put them on keychains. So they basically look like this. So that's an option as like an add-on. When you order your coin ring, you can get a keychain as well. What size brass rods do I use to push it in? Well, this one was kind of a rarer case. It's a really small size 5/4. So for this one, I use these two pusher rods. Started with the smaller size on this one. Zero that out. So that one's like 23 millimeters. And then I went to 21.5 millimeter and about 20 millimeter to finish it out. And that was using this 1.1 inch 7-degree Swedish wrap from Legacy brand tools. But usually I use much larger Swedish wraps when I'm working with like Morgan dollars or half dollars. I don't usually have to break out this little bitty one, but I wanted this one to have really nice straight walls, and I think that was achieved. I think that came out really nice. Do rings make your fingers turn green, or do the coins tarnish while you wear them? Tarnishing is just something that comes with metal. If you get yourself a pack of these and every once in a while just rub your ring down, you can get it nice and shiny again within, about 30 seconds. So these are really useful for cutting down on that tarnish. It's just oxygen doing its thing. Copper and copper-clad coin rings can turn your fingers green. This one right here is 90% silver, so that's not really a problem for it. This one I'm wearing is also 90% silver, and you can see I don't have any kind of green on there. If you do get a copper one, I do recommend putting clear fingernail polish on it. That kind of reduces that green finger reaction. Anybody else have any questions? This is a pretty good live. We got 6,000 likes. Hell yeah. I think I'll hang out for a little bit and show you guys how I pack this up. Make sure we get it nice and shiny before we bag it up. Then we get ourselves a little ring box. And this is just a little special touch I came up with myself here. I've got this nifty little branded stamp I like to use on them. Alright, like how cool is that? Let you actually see what it says. Yeah, there we go. Coin ring maker with my little logo. I think it's super cool. So I'll just pop a ring right in there. And this is something I've been thinking about trying here, because I usually send my necklaces out in these little Ziploc bags. I got these cool transparent, check this out, these are made with a Rollo printer. So these are printed with no ink. It's like a thermal printer. Let me just pop that on there. So now we got a little bit of branding on our packaging, and it's see-through, so it doesn't really block the view of the jewelry at all. I think these are pretty cool. Always trying to innovate and make things just a little nicer over here at coinringmaker.com. What do you guys think about that? I think that's pretty nice. And then with every order, I always like to send out some of these stickers. I really like these because on the back you can fold them and then it like splits, and it's really easy to take the sticker off. I don't have fingernails, so I really like that these are split in the back. They're really easy to get open and use. I got 3 stickers for them. And here we go. We've got a business card. It's got my website, my Etsy on the top, and a 10% off coupon code, a little QR code, and it looks like $1. I think this is pretty cute. And on the back, we have recommendations for copper coin rings. Like I said, they turn your fingers green, but putting clear fingernail polish on them helps quite a bit. I just include that with every order just to help people out. So there's our order, nicely packed up. We'll go ahead and get a envelope. Use these white 4x7 bubble mailers, and we just throw everything up in there. Make sure it's nice and tidy. Yeah, I think that sticker on the necklace is a definite, like, 2 thumbs up from me. I think that's going to come out really nice. And then we'll just print out the shipping label and throw that on there and send it on its way. Thank you guys again for watching, and y'all have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Peace.